Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
Hey Ghostbusters fans, thanks so much for clicking on this video. My name is Chris. It is about time we get to talk about some Ghostbusters Afterlife. I have been hogging up all this props right here for when I want to get all cringy on this channel with it, and it was the perfect time, let me tell y'all. What we're going to be talking about today with Ghostbusters Afterlife is we have our first official look of one of the new ghosts that they'll be introducing to Ghostbusters Afterlife that is sort of the replacement for Slimer in Ghostbusters 3. I'm gonna need you guys to leave me your opinions down below. That and really just hyping up our excitement to whether we're actually still going to be getting Ghostbusters Afterlife come June 11, 2021. That's when it's slated, but Sony already has been the studio to keep delaying movies, hoping that things get a lot better in the theater space. As well as give me your thoughts and predictions on what you think about this new ghost. Would you have rather them just kept Slimer, or are you open-minded to this new cuddly guy showing up? As well as don't be forgetting to hit that like button, man, okay? I could do this all day. So we've actually seen this ghost several times, but this is the best look that we've gotten of the ghost entitled Muncher for Ghostbusters Afterlife. He first made a small appearance in that little teaser trailer that they released. We saw a figure, a ghost that was being chased around. A lot of fans theorized that this could have been Slimer, that's who they were going after, as that would make the most sense. But thanks to some toy leaks that we got later in the year, we saw who was this actual ghost they were chasing, and it was named Muncher. Here we have the toy look of him. So it looks like he's getting that name Muncher for a reason. He just seems to be eating anything and everything around him. We've gotten some leak set photos where he took a piece out of a stop sign, but we all really wanted to see fully what this thing looks like, and my god, here we go. This was released as part of a Master Chef Junior show over in Spain, so I'll be playing the clip right here, but no audio because it's in Spanish, and yo lo entiendo, pero no sé si ustedes lo van a entender. I don't know if you guys out there will understand it. And really, these kids were just given a challenge that included the Ghostbusters IP, so they set up this whole area to look like Ghostbusters Afterlife. This right here is the little house where they'll be staying at, and Muncher over there. I gotta say, man, I know this is just a prop, but I have to imagine this was made to look exactly the way it looks in the movie, and I'm kind of digging this design. I think it looks cool. My mind also can't help but wonder, the dude looks like he is on something. They also named him Muncher, so it's safe to say this guy's got the munchies. What did this ghost die of? You know, just a little bit of that devil's lettuce? That Snoop Dogg grass? I don't judge. Other things to note about this ghost right here is he's got 6 arms on him, so doesn't look like any human being we know. This is definitely some paranormal entity being cooked up into this new Ghostbusters universe. I still am hoping, though, we get a sign of Slimer, okay? It's not a Ghostbusters movie unless you bring in Slimer somewhere in the film, and as much as I'm willing to accept Muncher into our lives, it'd be even great if it became a dynamic duo with Slimer, but this is the kind of stuff I'm liking that they're doing with this new Ghostbusters movie. Let me go ahead and reread you guys the plot of this film, which goes as: when a single mom and her 2 kids arrive in a small town, they begin to discover their connection to the original Ghostbusters and the secret legacy their grandfather left behind. Really, not a secret at all, because McKenna, Grace, and Finn Wolfhard, who are siblings in this movie, are most likely gonna end up being the kids of Egon Spangler, that is the great late Harold Ramis, and that's how they'll be paying homage and honoring him in this movie, since unfortunately he has passed away and won't show up. All the other remaining living Ghostbusters are set to appear in this film. Bill Murray, Ernie, Hudson, Dan Akroyd, they are all set to appear, and we've gotten hints that they will be suiting up in this film. But getting back to why I like the introduction of this ghost is because they're not just gonna keep rehashing all the old ghosts that we saw in the past 2 movies. You know, bring in Slimer, bring in the librarian. They are set to be bringing in a whole bunch of new ghosts that we haven't seen before. Jason Reitman, who is a director on this movie, also said to take a horror approach to this film, so he means to make these ghosts scary in the film and terrify us at least a bit, but you couldn't help but add a cute cuddly one, unless this one really is terrifying, man. If this guy comes after me trying to munch me in the middle of the night, I'm running. Still, it's cool to see one of the first ghosts that we will be getting in Ghostbusters Afterlife. My money is still hoping we get this movie in 2021 in June. That's when it's set to come out. A lot of the films right now are being sold to streaming services, but Sony Pictures has it set that they're not going to sell off their movies to streaming services, that they're not going to just put them on VOD. They believe in the theater experience, but we'll see how long they hold out on that, man. A lot of movies are being sold to Netflix, HBO Max, Amazon Prime, but I want to know from you guys, how do do you feel about this ghost Muncher being included into Ghostbusters Afterlife? Do you like him? Do you think it would have been better if they stuck to Slimer? Are you open-minded to seeing some new ghosts? Anything and everything, be sure to leave your thoughts down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at 3C Film Review. As always, I'm Chris. Take care.